Eugene. Yes, I am familiar with her name. She is said to have quite a talent for the bow.
She is the last person Glaciella would ever expect a betrayal from. She's perfect.
How do you intend to utilize Eugene to divide Wizette?
As you know, there are currently 2 factions at play within Wizette. The first are those who wish to abolish the monarchy and slowly dismantle the kingdom, transforming Wizette into an assembly of equals. This rationale comes from Glaciella. The other faction are those who wish to maintain the current monarchical system. Aside from existing members of the royal family and government ministers, there are a good many soldiers who adhere to this thinking. While Glaciella's side maintain the upper hand, they serve as a buffer of sorts. But if Glaciella were to fall...
There would be no avoiding a clash between Glaciella's reigning supporters and the royalists who wish to maintain the status quo. Which means, if we were to...
Allow me to remind you that under no circumstances is Glaciella to be assassinated.
But, Lady Rosaluna...
If the fighting were to intensify, one can readily estimate a great number of casualties. If we do not strike while the iron is hot...
If you cannot follow orders, then leave my sight immediately. It is I who shall deliver Glaciella's last rites. Understood?
Lady Rosaluna.
What is it?
The village chief of Tanis is here requesting an audience with you, my lady.
Right. I shall meet with him immediately.
It's a bit late to tell me to leave Glaciella unharmed after I already had instructions sent to Eugene. So, in order to cancel those instructions, I shall have to send someone into Wizette Castle. But who's to say whether Eugene hasn't already begun to put the plan into action, right at this very moment? And if anything happens, Fraser and I shall both surely be punished for disobeying orders. Oh, but there is a way I can escape that fate. If I tell Lady Rosaluna that it was Fraser who made contact with Eugene, then I shall be free of blame! Yes, I should definitely try this, and fast.
Lady O'Neill, I can hear everything, yet again.
What? Don't be getting the wrong idea. I was merely contemplating one potential course of action. Whether I shall carry that out or not is another matter.
It sounded very much like you had made up your mind to take action immediately, mind you. Anyway, putting your plans to throw me to the wolves aside, I wonder if it will be much longer before Lady Rosaluna returns.
Oh, she's probably still having her ears worn out by that village chief, petitioning her to put an end to the fighting.
It would be so much easier if Wizette's army was deemed the villain in this affair.
Unfortunately, Glaciella is too widely adored by the masses for that to happen.
I bring urgent news!
Whatever has you so flustered?
Enemy forces approach!
By enemy forces, you mean the army of Wizette?
Yes, my lord.
What is the meaning of this?
Until now, the second party has never initiated any attacks.
True. Glaciella and her friends only fight back in response to our raids. So why would they suddenly go on the offense against us now?
Something about this does not add up.
Either way, we can't just sit here and not fight back ourselves.
Soldier, report this to Lady Rosaluna, post-haste.
At once, my lord.
Lady Sonil, you had best take command until Lady Rosaluna returns.
Leave it to me.
Anyone who gets in my way, disgraceful!
Are you prepared to lose your lives? No mercy!
Don't think poorly of me. Feel my power!
Get ready for my super secret techniques! Now you're in for it!
Darkness is my strength. How are you faring?
I can always count on you!
Disgraceful!
Good try!
No mercy!
Get ready!
Let me help!
You have my gratitude. On your feet.
Thanks! You're too kind!
Die!
Wide open!
You will not strike me.
This is it for you!
No mercy! It is our victory! A moment of your time, Chancellor.
Well, well, if it isn't Lady Glaciella, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I believe you to be the noble who holds the most sway within the castle, Chancellor. So I wish to beseech you.
Oh, not this again.
Please, for the sake of the people's welfare, you and the other ministers must give up your titles.
I respectfully decline. Do not be mistaken, my lady. I do not cling to my position as Chancellor out of selfish desires. I humbly perform this duty for the sake of the kingdom. How many times are you going to make me say it? Abolishing the monarchy and nobility will not bring greater well-being to the people. That is nothing more than a fanciful dream. For instance, if there's no ruling class, then who shall command our army, There are those who say we do not need an army either. Whilst they may not wish to wage war, I am not sure if the other great houses will maintain a similar sentiment. Rosette shall become a sitting duck. Why can you not apprehend so obvious a conclusion?
I am fully aware of that possibility, which is why I do not expect it to happen overnight, but gradually.
That shall just delay the inevitable. Before you go about advocating the toppling of the aristocracy, I would much prefer it if you would settle this Rosaluna matter in a timely manner.
Settle it in what way?
In your last face-off with her, you came out victorious. So one imagines a similar result this time as well. Anyway, it would be far more appropriate to discuss the future of our kingdom after we have dealt with the dissidents that infest our land.
Are my intentions really nothing more than fanciful dreams?
It appears you have failed to persuade our dear Chancellor yet again.
Cayenne.
If it was left to me, his ilk would need a swift execution. In any case, your prudence does have merit. It appears Rosaluna underestimates old Rogal, and that itself is the Chancellor's strategy. He paints himself as someone insignificant who can easily be crushed at any time. Fooling everyone to think so has been Rogal's secret of success since back when he served Kuri. Never the spearhead in any matters, always discrediting himself, except when it comes to divvying up the spoils, where he somehow manages to make off with the... I am sure you lost count of the number of treasurers who met with an arrow to the head during Kuri's reign. And yet Rogal somehow not only continued to meet Kuri's expectations, but grew his own personal wealth while he was at it. He is way more cunning than he appears, and if you aren't vigilant towards him, he will use that to his advantage. Be careful not to play into his hands.
I am well aware of his methods. But currently, the Chancellor maintains a lot of influence, so I fear he will continue to have his way.
I can understand why you feel that way. What makes Regal so cunning is that he doesn't just keep the riches he pockets to himself. By sharing the misappropriated gains, he increases the number of accomplices, thereby ensuring his own safety. And to top it all off, he is an absolute master when it comes to finances. No one can do it better. Not even Fraser. If anyone were to remove him, then the whole country would feel the impact, and there would be hell to pay from the nobility and military. Quite the tricky situation we have on our hands. That said, it is all thanks to Rosaluna that the Chancellor can keep having everything his way.
What does Rosaluna have to do with it?
You don't need to feign ignorance with me, Glaciella. You are at your wit's end because of her. Rosaluna's grievance has some truth to it, after all, so it is only natural it would cause you concern. But I was impressed to hear you finally mustered the resolve to have her eliminated.
What do you mean by have her eliminated?
Why, did you not just order our soldiers to take down Rosaluna?
I gave no such order!
I see. So old Regal took it upon himself to issue that order then.
I cannot believe the Chancellor would mobilize our forces without my knowledge.
And yet he just did.
By the gods! We need to stop this immediately!
Stopping our soldiers will place you right back at square one again. You do realize?
Yes, I am well aware of that. Many have suffered because I have spent too long fretting, not having the will to make a final decision. I cannot allow that to happen again. Even if that final decision is one that rips the beating heart right out of my chest.
So, you have struggled that much to make a call on how best to deal with your half-sister. Perhaps this can be taken as a sign you have matured a little. However, you'll not find a solution which makes everyone happy. At least not that easily.
Anyone who gets in my way. Disgraceful!
Are you prepared to lose your lives? No mercy!
Don't think poorly of me.
How about this?
Get ready for my super secret technique! Don't worry, I'm here!
My
That's my
magical
gratitude.
powers are rising!
Darkness is my strength. Power is buried.
You have my gratitude.
Disgraceful!
My
That is
magical
necessary.
powers are rising! Prepare yourself! It is our victory!